Yeah, so who won? Because I didn't
Okay,
watch.
who do you think won?
Okay, so I put my money on KC.
Okay, first of all, we need
What
to give...
time did you go to bed? What was the score when you went to bed?
Exactly. We need to give the audience some clarity.
Fair. Okay, so screw the Super Bowl because Patrick Mahomes, Chiefs, I could care less.
Yeah.
Actually, I could care less. Is that the right?
Sure. Yeah. No, I don't. I know what you're saying, but I don't know.
Some
if it's
people say I
right.
couldn't
Correct.
care less, but what you're trying to say is I could.
English is hard.
Could not care less. 'Cause
Yeah.
You cared less already. Yeah.
Yeah, so I watched the first half with you guys because I was like, I don't need to be mad at the end of the night when the Chiefs win.
Sure.
I was like, I don't want to be mad when that happens. Plus, we should have been there. It should have been us.
Should have been us.
It should have been us. And in that first half, from what I saw, we would have won. We'd have been up 24-0 at half.
So okay. So you.
So I went to bed, it was 10-0.
So you missed Usher.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
yeah.
it was pretty mid. Did you think it was mid?
It started off real slow, and then once he started like bringing out like Lil Jon and Ludacris, then we were getting a little hyped. But I think it took too long.
Yeah, I think compared to last year, it was just mid AF. Last year's was insane.
Well, because Rihanna was flying in the stars.
Yeah, Rihanna did it right.
I didn't see. I don't watch the halftime show.
because she was pregnant. But yeah, it was good, not great, which is fine.
I just wanted more.
I know. The second half was kind of more of the same. There wasn't the newscasters and the sports anchors, they're gonna be like, oh, it was definitely turned up, but it turned up was like the last 6 minutes of the game was when it got exciting.
Heated. That's when something happened.
Yeah. So with 1 minute and 56 seconds left.
What was the score?
Chiefs were down 3.
Yeah, Chiefs were down 3 with 1 minute 56. What do you think?
The Chiefs won. Patrick Mahomes did what he always does. He just weasels his way into W's, and the Chiefs won.
Wrong. They kicked a field goal and tied it and went to overtime.
They went to overtime, which
you said in the beginning of the game. You were like, can you imagine if this goes in overtime and it's this sucky of a game?
Yeah, it went into overtime, and they changed the rules in overtime, which
I still didn't really understand.
allegedly.
What do you mean they changed?
So
On the fly.
Yeah.
Roger's like, hey, let's spice it up a little bit.
No.
I mean, good idea.
Meaning, it's not the first one to score a touchdown because of the Chiefs-Bills a few years ago. So they changed it. So now each team has a chance to possess the ball, regardless of what the first team
So it's
does.
basically like college football.
College.
Yes. And it came out after the fact that the 49ers allegedly did not know the rules.
Wait, they didn't?
That's what I was seeing, where like it was coming out where like they didn't know the extent.
The bro literally explained it to the two captains at center field with the microphone on.
Well, yes. But
There's no way they did.
He's like, each team will possess the ball unless the defense scores on the offense's first possession.
correct. But if you notice that at basically the end of the game, when the clock was running down to 0, Romo was like, if you're wondering why they're not calling a timeout right now, it's because this is like the first quarter of overtime. Like, so the clock doesn't really matter.
No.
Well, he's solely saying that because if they kicked a field goal, then it just would have went to another period and would have kept going.
Correct. So the 49ers won the coin toss. They elected to get the ball, and they only scored a field goal.
Oh, no.
That was their mistake.
That was their mistake.
And so now you're saying, just like college, now the Chiefs get the ball, they don't score, it's over.
Yes.
It's not like they're playing a 10, 15
Correct.
minute.
Yeah, so they
run
would
the
have
clock.
to either kick a field goal to tie and extend it, or they would
This is the worst.
have to have a
saying.
game-winning touchdown in overtime to win the Super Bowl.
What did it what did
So it was what was it, 22-19 before or after the 49ers kicked their field goal?
tough. Lost the ball.
Yeah, lost the ball. So yeah, it was 22-19. Chiefs have it on I don't know, like the 5.
Clock's winding down. 8 seconds on the clock.
Tell me they greased the ball and my boy fumbled.
No, they took the grease out of the balls as opposed to the first half.
The play was beautiful.
It's one of those unstoppable plays where it's
Literally
just like
unstoppable.
you need 7 yards. He's gonna be wide open. Throws it to McCole Hardman. in the end zone to win 25-22.
It was easy, though. Made it look easy. It's Patrick Mahomes doing Patrick Mahomes things. Greatest quarterback of our era.
And I don't know why I hate him so much. You know?
He's better than Tom Brady.
That's a bold statement.
It's a bold statement,
No,
but
he's different.
he can
He's
carry the
different.
game different than Tom Brady.
I mean, he definitely carries a game differently. I don't know about.
He's literally unstoppable.
Because he keeps the play
We
alive.
stopped.
Yes.
We stopped.
Brady just stood in the pocket. And
Yeah, but
he can't keep a play going.
But to me, that makes Brady better.
I don't know.
Well,
We'll see in the end.
He's different.
We'll see
in the end.
yeah,
got the
they're
most
they're just too different.
Yeah, but now you're not allowed to hit quarterbacks anymore. Like Brady got popped in his day. Mahomes. The thing that drives me most nuts about Mahomes is every time something goes wrong and he's just looking for a flag and he's like, why? But I mean, what player isn't in today's NFL? Which I was thinking about. First of all, really bummed that you guys brought this information to me.
Yeah.
This is why I didn't watch it, because the anger that is bubbling would have been 50 times higher had I watched that
Actually
with
watched it. Yeah.
my own eyes. Yep. So glad I didn't. I kind of wish you guys never came over today.
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe this will
find
be a
out
short
eventually.
short episode.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I've stayed off the internet to this point. It's been great.
Wild.
Well, other than looking up Neuralink, which we'll get into.
Very excited.
Bummer. Bummer, because if we were there, the Lions were there, we win that game all over again.
I think so.
Yeah, I really do. And I'm not just saying that as
Regardless of if we win,
Would have been a much higher scoring game.
It would have been a much higher scoring game. It would
True.
have been a much more just entertaining
it'd have been
game.
so much more entertaining.
And I think if the NFL has any hand in the outcome of a game, they saw that first half and they're like, this is not good.
No.
We need to
What are the Lions doing? Think we fly them in?
we need to figure out how to make sure that we're talking about this at the end of the night.
Yeah.
That it's a great game. So they're like, hey,
Overtime.
let's go to OT.
Because how many other Super Bowls did they say have gone into OT?
I don't remember that stat. The stat that I do remember, they said that this was the 7th longest game in NFL history.
I mean, it's smart because you make more money the more people are watching.
So much longer.
And more commercials at that point. Like, who gets those OT spots?
I'm sure they have.
Like a backup?
Yeah,
Like it's B-list.
it's probably cheaper because it's probably not even guaranteed to roll.
In fact, I feel like you should make money for being able to.
Well, I feel like next year we should make a OT commercial. Also, apparently, I don't know how I missed it. Did you see the Kanye commercial?
There was a Kanye commercial?
That's what I said too. I woke up this morning and there was a Kanye commercial, or Kanye made a commercial, and people were comparing it to like a drunken Instagram private story, because it was him with the camera, and it was just a vertical video.
That's OT. That's an OT commercial.
And
right
so maybe
there.
it was OT, and maybe I missed it somehow. But yeah, it was just him, just like in a car at night, talking and telling people to go to Yeezy.com.
Oh man, my boy went off. He's gone. Went off the deep end.
I'm not sure what happened.
I don't know.
Also, I thought that was Kanye at the Super Bowl. It wasn't. In the Tron mask,
I didn't see a Tron mask.
That's pretty cool.
the guy who had his head covered, that came out when they were roller skating.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
During the halftime show. Yeah, I thought that was Kanye. Apparently, it wasn't Kanye. But apparently, everyone else thought it was Kanye too.
I don't think Kanye can roller skate.
Well, he wasn't on roller skates. He was the only one not roller skating.
Do we know what happened to Greenlaw?
Tore his Achilles.
That's so brutal,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
I can't. Oh my god.
So unfortunate.
Running up the sideline, just pump for your boys.
Yeah, no, he was like skipping.
Is it turf or grass there?
It's grass.
Okay, well, there goes the turf monster theory, because that guy skipped off the sideline and tore an Achilles.
I mean, skipping's dangerous for anyone's Achilles. But it's a little weird that it happened to a professional football player.
Yep. Like, I feel like I probably could have gotten a few skips out, but definitely would have hurt my groin. Or my rotator cuff.
Just would have fell out.
Yeah.
Would have been it.
Wow, bummer. Okay.
Also, if you're watching right now and you like what we're doing, feel free to subscribe if you're not already. Also, give us a thumbs up. What else are you doing?
Absolutely.
But we love you, though. Thank
Obviously.
you. You're too kind.
Now, Neuralink.
Neuralink. Let's just do a hard switch.
hard switch to
Hard
Neuralink.
pivot.